predicting head-to-head matchups at Birmingham Supercross, and this is presented by Next Bets, where you can bet on all of these 450 matchups. All you have to do is go to the link in the description below, nextbets.com/playdnx, and you guys can play all of these. But yeah, let's get this started. First matchup, Chase Sexton versus Cooper Webb.
A spicy one, brother. That's a spicy one. That's a tough one.
I want to give you a little stat, all right?
Okay.
I don't know if this is completely accurate here, but I'm gonna shout out to my boy Colin. He's mentioned this a couple times now. Whole shot report on TikTok that Chase Sexton has not won indoors in the last 16 rounds, and his last like all of his wins are coming outdoor stadiums. Guess where we're at?
Interesting.
We're at Alabama. Outdoor stadium. Also, it's a triple crown. He's won one out of the 2 triple crowns. I think Chase Sexton gets it done, and he beats Cooper Webb.
But who won the other triple crown?
We don't have to talk about that guy, all right?
We are going to talk about it right now, okay? Because Cooper Webb is on a roll and will not be stopped. Cooper Webb is going to get it done.
He's getting stopped this weekend. Maybe off the podium.
Maybe off the
podium.
Right? It can't be 6 weeks in a row, can it, chat?
It probably will be. I hate you so much. But yeah, moving on to our next matchup here. We got Malcolm Stewart versus Justin Barcia. And this one's a little spicy, bro.
It is a spicy one.
I think Barcia's on a roll lately, and I think Malcolm's kind of declining a little bit. However, Malcolm has won 2 heat races in back-to-back races, but his main events haven't been that spectacular. And Malcolm has beaten JB 6 out of the 9 times this year. Yeah. I'm still going underdog. I got JB. I think JB's going to do it.
Okay, I saw a little clip earlier this week of Justin Barcia, Aaron Plessinger, and Malcolm Stewart all hitting the same jump. Justin Barcia, obviously the scrubbiest of them all. Classic. AP, also scrubbed. And, yeah, Malcolm Stewart just straight aired it. So we're going to go with Justin Barcia as well.
I saw that same exact clip.
I'm like, all right, imagine a world where Stewart's not scrubbing. That's what Checkers DM'd me that and was like, imagine a world where the Stewart is the worst of the scrubbing. And I'm like, that's, hey, here we are.
Yeah, I think JB just been on a roll lately. His speed has been there. Great starts too. Malcolm hasn't had good starts in the main events. I think this matchup turns around in the second half of the year. I think so. And I think JB can get some podiums like going out. So be on the lookout just for all the rest of the year on this matchup, because I think it's going to be a little bit spicy. Going into our next matchup, Jason Anderson versus Justin Cooper. This one's kind of a toss-up for me because Jay Coop has beaten Jason Anderson 5 out of the 9 times. Now, at the beginning of the year, I would say that Jason Anderson would have beaten him every round at the beginning of the year, right? Somehow, Jay Coop has turned it around like that middle part of this season so far. And I think personally, it's going to continue on that trend. Last Triple Crown Jay Coop race, 2nd place or 3rd place. I think it was one of the podium spots. No, it was 4th place. It was pretty close or so. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But it was really good. He whole shotted like 2 out of the 3 races. I think that trend's going to continue. And I even mentioned this in one of my videos that I think Jay Coop can maybe win a Triple Crown because of his starts. I don't know if it's going to be Alabama, but I think Jay Coop does beat Jason Anderson this weekend.
Well, here's where you're wrong, okay? If I was to bet on this, I would go Jason Anderson. Here's why, okay? The beginning of these races, Jason Anderson has been very quick, and then he fades towards the end. Now, Justin Cooper has been very, very strong. If he doesn't get a good start, he's been really strong all the way till the end. But, we're Triple Crown, baby. We don't got a lot of time. And I'm thinking that Jason Anderson is going to spin some things around. Alabama is not hard-packed, where he is usually good at. But
Actually, I would say it is going to be hard-packed.
You think so?
It's going to be more hard-packed than the other East Coast rounds, I think.
That's fair. Like the most hard-packed of the ruddy tracks?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then, yeah, even more so. Next bets. Jason Anderson, let me know how you do.
I just gave you a reason to pick Jason Anderson. I just now realized that. Oh, that's not good.
I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying.
All right, going into our next matchup. This one's kind of spicy, honestly. It is Dylan, a.k.a. DF. I can't say his last name. Doc, say it for me. Yes, you got it.
Ferrandis.
And then we got Justin Hill. And
It's not spicy.
Dylan has been riding better as of late.
This is a no-brainer.
But yeah, I think Justin Hill gets it done. I think he beats him. Justin Hill's really good this year. DF hasn't been that great this year. It's a triple crown. I kind of expect J Hill to be in that like 5-6 spot every race. I think DF's more of like a 8-9 guy right now. So yeah, that's why I'm going with J Hill.
This is not a difficult one. There's only one out of these two guys that hasn't made a main. So just gonna leave it at that. That's a no-brainer. Chat, lock it in. Okay, it's an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah, that's yeah. All right, so our last one for the 450 class is Aaron Plessinger versus Ken Roczen. And now I'm gonna give you guys a little like preview into maybe my bold prediction in tomorrow's video. Ken Roczen's gonna be off the podium.
No.
And so I think AP is going to beat him in this triple crown.
Yes.
So I am going with AP over Ken Roczen. Is that stupid? Yes.
No.
Do I believe in AP? 100%. AP's been riding great as of late. And now I'm just saying, what happens if Ken Roczen maybe gets a bad start? AP has great starts all three races. AP can be on the podium. Roczen fourth. It's a triple crown. Anything can happen, you know. So
I don't disagree with AP being on the podium. However, I don't think Kenny is going to finish off the podium. Okay? I'm going statistically based off of the history of this season. I think it is far more likely that Kenny outperforms Aaron this weekend. However, I do think AP has found an entirely new speed and will be doing really well. But I think if I had to go with statistically, I would have to go with Kenny.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going with the stats here because Kenny's beat him 7 out of 9 times this year. And one of those rounds, Kenny got destroyed at Tampa. The only round AP straight up beat him was the previous round.
AP did look really good. If he didn't get into the back of Barcia, though, I think AP was headed to a podium or like a solid 4th, 5th, right? So like, I don't think that AP didn't get lucky in that, right? AP was ripping. So it's very possible. And he said he had a great riding, had some riding sessions this week and feeling good. And we got some bikes in, bikes is helpful.
I do want to preface this by saying this would be a major upset because Ken Roczen has podium both triple crowns. And so I don't really see him not podiuming like on the triple crown. But I'm still going with AP. I'm going with
I would
underdog.
love to see AP. I would love that. That would be amazing. I'd be so happy.
Now let's move over to the 250 class. It's an East Coast round. And Doc, can we please have a triple crown East-West showdown next year? Like
fire. At Daytona.
At Daytona. That would be insane. Okay, maybe not Daytona, but at least one East-West triple crown.
Why not?
Let's have an East-West showdown at Daytona, but anyways. Going into our first matchup for 250s, we got Max Anstie versus RJ Hampshire.
Easy.
You think this is easy? Okay, so for this 250 matchup, each rider have beaten one another like 2 out of the 2 times or 4 times, right? So they're basically even on matchups here. I think RJ is going to turn it up, and I think RJ is going to get the win. I think personally that Daytona, he's still riding that high at Daytona. He rode pretty good at Indy, not the greatest. He did outperform Max, so I think it's going to happen again, and I think RJ beats him at Birmingham.
This is easy, and what by easy I mean I have no idea who's going to win this. I'm going to go, I don't know. I actually don't know. This is a really difficult one. We're going to go Max, though. I think Max is going to turn it around. Max had a couple off weeks. Max was hands down domination first couple rounds, okay? Not even close. He was that guy. He is going to be dominant in his European fashion.
I really hope he comes back swinging because, man, I don't know. He's been awful the last 2 races. Okay.
Whoa, awful is crazy.
He has. That's an actual, he has. All right, moving on to another spicy matchup in this 250 class. Seth Hammaker versus Tommy V. So Tommy V has the points lead. over 1 point or 1 point over Max Anstie. He hasn't won a race this year. He still has a points lead. Crazy. Seth Hammaker has podium twice now. Maybe 3 times now, actually. And he's won a race. I think if Seth gets a start, he's going to beat Tommy V. And if Tommy V gets a start, Seth Hammaker will still beat Tommy V. So I'm going with Seth Hammaker.
Oh, wow. That's surprising. So this is what's going to happen, okay? Tommy V is not going to win any of the races at the Triple Crown, but will get the overall. That's right. A little sneak peek into tomorrow's video. I just came up with that right now on the spot, but that's what's going to happen. All right. Lots of thought goes into that as per usual with my predictions. And yeah, I think Tommy V's going to second, third, fourth, his way to a W at the Triple Crown.
This is not going to be my bold because I've already done this in the past. But I think especially in the 250 East class, there's going to be a different winner each race. Especially in this class.
I think Tom has a really good shot at this championship. We've talked about this in previous videos. I don't think Tom will win a race this year and will win the championship. Now, I did just say he's going to win he'll get the overall tomorrow, but I don't think he's going to win a race, right? Like maybe he gets the Triple Crown overall and he's the winner of that race, but I don't think he's going to finish first in any race, but I think he may get the chip. He's
super
smart,
consistent. He's like a Dungy, man. Like he's like
very
just
smart.
Consistent.
Yeah, that's not a dig on Tommy whatsoever. I think he's capable. I think he's just very large brain, and he's going to use that to, consistency himself into the W.
I like it. I like it. All right, last matchup that we have is Nate Thrasher versus Chance Hymas, and I think we both can probably agree with this, that Nate Thrasher is going to beat Chance Hymas. I'm just kidding. No, I actually have Chance Hymas winning this matchup. Shout out to Nate, but I got Chance Hymas. Minus that crash that he had at Indy, like I think Chance Hymas is actually riding extremely well, and I think he can maybe get on the box, especially in a Triple Crown format, doing something similar to what Tommy V does, like 2 through 4 overall somehow gets on that podium spot. So yeah, I think Chance Hymas actually beats him straight up, maybe in like all 3 races, to be fair, but maybe that's a stretch. But
Thrasher's looked pretty good, but he's got his fingy issues, and I think Chance is overall looking better. So I would have to agree with Chansley. Chansley is going to get her done. Very familiar to my name. My name's Chauncey, which is a terrible name. Don't name your kids Chauncey. It's cooked.
All right, well, yeah, those are all our matchups that we have for this weekend. If you guys want to play any of the 450 matchups, make sure you guys go down to the description below, hit the Next Bets Play DNX link, and you guys can play all of these 450 matchups, which honestly, I'm going to do it, and it's going to win. I think I actually already bet on this. So
$5.
Yeah, that's...
Hey, I'm not a betting man. I put $5 in. A lot more than $5, That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, if you guys want to play this, make sure you guys go down to the link in the description below. But yeah, let us know in the comment section who you have winning all of these matchups. And thank you guys so much for all the love on all of the videos. Make sure you guys hit that like and sub button, and we'll catch you guys back here for our predictions tomorrow. Peace.